Sure, I can provide a little bit of background. What happened was on the evening of February 2nd, the Burnaby RCMP, which is the local police of jurisdiction, launched an investigation into Mr. Massoud Masjoody's disappearance after receiving reports from concerned neighbors that they hadn't heard from him, which was unusual. So, upon their investigation, we know that he was last seen the morning of February 2nd at his apartment in Burnaby. Um, the Burnaby RCMP conducted a robust investigation, and the evidence led to suspicion that criminality is involved. So we have since determined that the event is criminal in nature, which is why IHIT is deployed. So I should clarify that IHIT is a homicide team. We're not a missing persons team. So for a case to be taken over by IHIT, it would have undergone a rigorous consultation and assessment process. And without going into the specifics of what we found or what the evidence is, it has met a threshold where there are reasonable grounds to believe the disappearance is suspicious and that there's a criminal component, which is why we must treat it like it is a homicide. We do believe this is a targeted incident. We don't believe it happened at random based on the evidence collected to date. It was very specific. Well, right now, the priorities are to establish a timeline leading up to his disappearance. So, what has been very helpful are background interviews from family and friends and, the neighbors, as well as anyone who knew him, so that we can establish, his lifestyle and what was going on leading up to his disappearance. On the evidence front, we're doing an extensive video canvas to landmark coming and going of any people or vehicles that could be involved. So that's where the focus is right now. And, we put out the media release as well as a photo from the family to support those ongoing efforts. And I can confirm there was something that made them concerned. So without going into the specifics of the evidence, usually a person's pattern of activity, could lead us to become suspicious. So again, without going into the specifics of this case, often what we see is as we start investigating, when we look at video, when we look at the scene where his apartment is, when we look at things like, social media activity and cell phone activity, usually a combination of those things will point us to the fact that something has gone wrong. We are aware that Masood had an online presence, and he's a former professor, and he's well known in the community, which is why it's so important for me to talk to you because we have the strength within the community to share information and to come forward. So if anyone knows Masood and has any information about why he may have disappeared, we're asking you to come forward and to cooperate with the police.